The Meddlesome Meeples present the Quest Report with Matt and Richard.
Twilight Imperium 3 for a number of years has been my favourite game because of its epic scope, the way it handles combat and politics, and exploration in a way that a lot of other games just don't. TI3 to me was just a perfect blend of those various elements. TI4, once I'd played it for the first time, automatically surpassed that. There was one thing that I didn't think it did as well as TI3. In TI3, you had these little tokens that you'd mix up, shuffle up, put face down on the different planets, and then as you landed on a planet, you would reveal this token, and maybe you got some resources that your troops found there. You might find some locals that would resist your landing, and your troops might be wiped out by some gas cloud, or you may have to fight to try and take control of that planet. All sorts of things could happen.
Unknown things on the planet.
It could just be a safe planet with nothing. You just turn it over and it's a blank token. That is the only thing I thought TI3 had going for it over TI4. Everything else, TI4 is superior. And if you really wanted to, you could just keep those tokens and put them on planets anyway to add them in to TI4. So one thing I like about it as well is now you've got your pictures on the front of your player sheet to help you easily identify which of your various ships are what type. When you get the upgrade for your ships, you just cover up the one on your main player sheet.
Yeah, so you kind of modify it as you get more advanced.
And it just helps keep everything more organised and easier to get your head around. Every tech is coloured.
Yeah.
So you've got your red tech, yellow tech, green tech and blue tech. And as you look at a tech card, it will have, like on the bottom right hand corner, maybe a green insignia or a yellow insignia, and that means that that's one towards the cost of buying another tech with that colour.
Yeah, so rather than needing specific technologies to lead to another one, you just might need 2 reds and a yellow.
Yeah.
And if you have them, then you can build that next technology.
Yeah. With 5 players.
Yes.
And it's still, I think our playtime was probably 4.5, 5 hours, and that included breaks for food.
Yeah, it is an absolutely massive game. You do have to set aside a whole day to play it. It is a very, very detailed game about running your own space empire, and there are victory points, aren't there? But
there are.
You get them in so many different ways, though, that there's so many different ways to win.
It felt like the trading really actually mattered. As I say, some games I've played with trading in it, it doesn't feel like it particularly matters that much. It's just, okay, you're going to have this and I'm going to have this off you. With this, it really did feel like I was able to use that and influence people around me because I had so many things I could trade with.
Yes.
So, like, I was able to trade not with anybody at the table, not just my neighbours, but it meant that I could sort of influence people maybe not to attack me because they'd want to trade with me on the next round.
Which is how global trade helps to avert wars. So we've seen it in action in this game.
The actual components for this, the ships and everything, look a lot more sleek than the older editions. There's always going to be something good that you can do, and it allows you to play to the strengths of your faction.
Yeah, the strategy part is one of my favourite bits, and it's always fun, like looking at what everybody else picks, and you think, I kind of know what they're going to do now.
Combat's really straightforward.
Dice rolling,
and there are cards that you can use that will you can play to affect combat as well, but all of that is very simple and very straightforward. This is a brilliant successor, in my opinion, to TI3. It does everything that I would like a new edition to do, in that it improves on the original in every single way, looks better, plays better, streamlined, easier to understand. I have to give this one a huge recommendation. It is my new favourite game, TI3. It was nice while it lasted, but you've been replaced by a newer, younger model, and, accept your fate.
I loved this game as well.
If you like science fiction, if you like area control, if you like strategy games at all, then to me this is an essential game, but don't expect to play it that often.
That's it. If you didn't have it here, I would probably not know about it, but I would also... I would like to have my own copy of this, but like it's unlikely that I'd have enough time or space to play it. Like I realise how big a table you need for this and how much of a day, and it's like I just want to keep coming around here and playing your copy of it. And, so it is a great game, and it is probably one of my favourites. It's just the fact that it's so difficult to find enough time to play it, but it's well worth it once you do.
We're giving TI4 a massive Meddlesome Meeples recommendation.
It's the most Meddlesome game I've ever played.
Farewell, Quester. To find out about other productions by the Meddlesome Meeples, then check out our channel or rendezvous with us at meddlesomemeeples.com. Until next time, Quester, farewell and keep thine axe sharp.